Namaste. Today I'm going to demonstrate an alteration to the German twisted cast on, which has previously been demonstrated in a video on my channel. So just visit my channel feed and you can find that video. Here I'm trying to cast on for a multiple of 6 stitches where my pattern would be 4 knits and 2 purls. So I'm going to demonstrate German twisted cast on where you cast on for the knit stitches and then cast on for the purl stitches, and then you can adapt the same method to do different kinds of ribbings for your cast on. So this will make your cast on more uniform with the pattern that you are going to knit in your project. So I'm going to demonstrate now how to do the knit and the purl of German twisted cast on. So here is my yarn. These are the only 3 things that I need for a hat that I'm casting on. Here is my yarn. I'm going to first estimate, I'll put this out of the way, first estimate how much yardage I need for the tail. So the way I do this is just roll my tail end from the tip 10 times, 10 times on the broadest part of my needle. That gave me gauge, and then I'm going to use that to estimate how much tail I would need. So that's this part is just 10 stitches, then 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 and 120. Alright, so here is the part that I'm going to have my slip knot, if I'm going to start with a slip knot, but I don't. So what I'm doing now is putting the tail end over my thumb and the yarn ball end over my index finger. And I just go ahead and start. So this will be my first stitch. For the German twisted cast on knit stitch, I go under both the yarns, bring my needle between them, pick up the yarn from my index, turn my thumb a bit, and then take the needle back out from the 2 cross, and that's my first knit stitch. So, actually second knit stitch. The first is the yarn that I put here. Okay, then the third knit stitch, again under both, into the cross, over, pick up the yarn from index, turn my thumb and out of the cross, and there I have the third stitch. Let's do it one more time. That's my fourth stitch. Now comes the purl stitches. So I'm going to do the same. Go under my index finger this time, both the threads, go inside that cross, pick up my thumb stitch yarn from here, turn my index and take out that stitch from the cross that I had picked it up from, and then just pull a little again into the cross, over and through the cross, back through the cross. So those are my purl stitches. So I have 4 knits and 2 purls now, and if you see closely over here, these 4 have a smooth edge and these 2 have a bumpy edge to them. Okay, so let's do a few more. So let's see, I've done 4, 2, then 4 knits and now 2 purls. So you see the tiny cross here. I use my index finger from the right hand and just put it off the needle, and that ways it makes it easier for me to do the pearls. So I have 2 sets of 4 knits and 2 pearls now. I'll do a few more. So this is the usual way of doing the German twisted. The knit side is the usual way of doing the German twisted. Let's see, how many do I have now? So I have 4, 2, 6, and then 12, and then 4 knits, and now I have to do 2 pearls again. So this is the alteration for the pearl stitches. 1 and 2. Let's do 1 more. 1, the usual way. 2, 3, and 4. That's the usual way. And now the pearl stitches. 1 and 2. So I hope this was helpful. You can just use this same method to do any kind of ribbing cast on that you are planning for your project. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this on techniques in knitting and crochet, or entire projects that I have done in the past, and I'll be doing some more in the future. And please make sure to tap the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified of when I post new videos. So thank you very much for watching, and do let me know how you like this video. Thanks a lot.